Hello students, welcome to CleverCube. This video is continuation of the questions based on various angles formed inside and outside the circles. If you observe the questions, we have included many questions from tangents, chords and secants. If there are any other left, we will be dealing them separately. So let us start with the questions. In the figure, PQ is the tangent to the circle with center O. So O is the center of the circle and touches the circle at A. If angle CAP equal to 40, angle CAP is given as 40 degrees. Find angle ACB is to angle ADC. So angle ACB, this angle, let us call it as theta, and angle ADC, let us call this angle as alpha. So we have to find theta is to alpha. We know that according to alternate segment theorem, if angle PAC is 40 degrees, then angle CBA is also 40 degrees. So this is also 40 degrees. And in a cyclic quadrilateral, here CDAB or ABCD, simply ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. So the sum of opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral will always be 180 degrees. So from here we can find the value of alpha. Alpha is equal to 180 degrees minus 40 degrees, which we get 140 degrees. Now here we can see that CB is the diameter and triangle CAB or triangle ABC has one base on the diameter, then the angle CAB will be equal to 90 degrees. So the angle in a semicircle will always be 90 degrees. So from triangle ABC, theta is equal to 180 degrees minus 90 plus 40, 90 degrees plus 40 degrees, which we get it as 180 minus 130 equal to 50 degrees. So we got theta as 50 degrees. Now theta is to alpha is 50 degrees is to 140 degrees, which we get 5 is to 14. So angle ACB is to angle ADC is 5 is to 14. Option B is the right answer. In the given figure, BC is the diameter of the circle. So here BC is the diameter, that is center lies somewhere over here. Okay. And PQ is the tangent touching the circle at A. So PQ is the tangent touching the circle at A. If angle CAP is equal to 70 degrees, angle CAP is given 70 degrees, then find angle ACB. ACB is asked. So this is also similar kind of a problem. If angle CAP is 70 degrees, according to alternate segment theorem, angle CBA is also equal to 70 degrees. Now it is given that BC is the diameter. So if BC is the diameter, angle BAC will be 90 degrees. I hope you understand why. Now we are asked to find angle ACP. Now angle ACB equal to 180 degrees minus 90 plus 70. Why? Because ACB is a triangle. So now we get 180 minus 160, which is equal to 20 degrees. 20 degrees is the right answer, option A. Moving to the next question. In the figure, angle DCN equal to x. Where is it? Angle DCN is equal to x. And angle BMC equal to y. Angle BMC is this, and this is given as y. And angle DNC, this is angle DNC, this is y. Sorry, this is z. If x by 3 equal to y by 4 equal to z by 5, then what is the value of x, y, z? Okay. Now let us consider this. X by 3 equal to y by 4 equal to z by 5. Now take these three equations equal to k. From here we can get x equal to 3k, y equal to 4k, and z equal to 5k. And if we take the ratios, x is to y is to z equal to 3k is to 4k is to 5k, where we get 3 is to 4 is to 5. So now let us come to the figure. If angle DCN is x, then angle BCM is also x. These are just opposite angles. So if you consider triangle BMC, in triangle BMC, you can see that external angle, that is CBA, angle CBA will be equal to x plus y. How? Because the value of external angle is sum of opposite angles, that is x plus y. Similarly, in triangle CDN, we have x and z. So the external angle will be x plus z. That is angle CDA is equal to x plus z. Okay. Now here we can see that ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Again, ABCD is cyclic quadrilateral. So the sum of opposite angles will be 180 degrees. So angle ABC is x plus y. So we get x plus y plus x plus z equal to 180 degrees. From here we get 2x plus y plus z as 180 degrees. Now if we substitute these three values, that is the value of x, y and z in this equation, we get 6k plus 4k plus 5k equal to 180 degrees. Now 180 degrees is equal to 6 plus 4 plus 5, that is 15k. From this we get the value of k equal to 12. So the value of k is 12. Now substituting the value of k in this, we get x equal to 36, y equal to 48 and z equal to 60. So option C is the right answer. First of all, why I explained this ratio is, from this we can get x plus y plus z as 3 plus 4 plus 5, that is 12 units. This By this ratio method I will be explaining in ratios topic separately. So let us move to the next topic. PS is the tangent to the circle. So PS is the tangent to the circle with center O. O is the center. So the tangent is touching the circle at P. Now SQ is a tangent which intersect the circle at P. SQ is a secant. Now it intersects the circle at R and Q. If angle RSP is given as 50 degrees, angle RSP is 50 degrees and angle RPS is 30 degrees. RPS, this is 30 degrees. Then find angle QOR. Now QOR is asked. So let us join this. If you can see, angle ROQ is double the angle of RPS. I have explained you why. If this angle RPQ is theta, then angle ROQ will be 2 theta. Now, in triangle RSP, angle SRP is equal to 100. Then we get angle QRP. Angle QRP as 1 or as 80 degrees. That is, or we can also do this. External angle R is sum of opposite angles, that is 50 plus 30. So this angle is 80 degrees. Now here SP is the tangent to the circle and angle RSP is 30 degrees. So according to alternate segment theorem, we get angle RQP as 30 degrees because angle SPR is 30 degrees. Now consider triangle PQR. In PQR, we can find angle P. In triangle PQR, we can find angle P as 180 minus 80 plus 30. That is equal to 70 degrees. Now, we have found the angle theta. Theta is equal to 70 degrees and angle ROP or QOR, sorry, angle QOR is twice the angle of theta, that is 2 into 70, where we get 140 degrees. So option D is the right answer. Next question. AD is the tangent of a circle with center O. So O is the center of the circle. Angle AOB is given as 120 degrees. Angle AOB. So if we join this line, this angle is 120 degrees. Find angle DAC. So DAC, this angle is asked. So this is also a problem from alternate segment theorem. So join AB line. If we find angle ABC, then it will be equal to angle CAD, which is according to alternate segment theorem. So if this angle is theta, then this angle is also theta. Now, how to find theta? If you can see that AB is a chord making 120 degrees angle at the center, then at the circumference that is on the major arc, the angle will be half of it, that is 60 degrees. And we should also observe that COB is the diameter of the circle because O is the center. So if COB is the diameter, then angle made in a semicircle is 90 degrees. That is angle BAC will be 180. Sorry, BAC will be 90 degrees. Now from here we can calculate the value of theta. Theta is equal to 180 minus 60 plus 90, which is equal to 30 degrees. So theta is equal to 30 degrees. So angle CAD is also equal to 30 degrees. How? I am again explaining why. According to alternate segment theorem, if angle DAC is theta, then angle ABC is also theta. Now, can you tell me what is the angle of BA? Okay, let us mark this point as E. Can anybody tell what is the angle of BAE? This is also according to alternate segment theorem. If this angle is alpha, then angle ACB is also alpha. That is angle ABC is given as 60 degrees. So angle BAE is also 60 degrees. Hope you guys understood this alternate segment theorem. Moving to the next question. AD is the tangent to the circle touching the circle at A, and the line DB intersects the circle at C and B. Angle DAC is to angle ACD is 2 is to 7. Angle BAC equal to 50 degrees. So this angle is given as 50 degrees. Find angle ADC. This angle is asked. Okay. So let us name this angle as theta. Now, angle DAC, and angle ACD, is given as 2 is to 7. So, if we think this is 2x, this will be 7x. And this angle, that is angle ACB, will be 180 minus 7x. And angle ABC will be 2x according to alternate segment theorem. Now we have 180 minus in triangle ABC. So the sum of all angles will be 180 degrees. So 180 minus 7x plus 2x plus 50 is equal to 180 degrees. So 180 gets cancelled with 180 and we are left with 50 is equal to 5x. We get x equal to 10. So coming to the triangle DCA, we have got two angles, that is 7x and 2x. Now we have found the value of x as 10. So angle DCA is 70 degrees now, and angle CAD is 2 into 10, that is 20 degrees. So now theta is equal to 180 minus 70 plus 20, which is equal to 90 degrees. So option A is the right answer. Next question. In the figure, two circles touches externally at C and AB is the direct common tangent. Okay. Now find angle ACB. So we are asked to find angle ACB. Let us name this value as theta. Now we have named this value angle ACB as theta. Now if we connect the common tangent at the touching point, so this is the common tangent. We all know that the length of tangents from a point to the circles will always be equal. That means if we name this point as D, DA or AD is equal to CD. Again, in this circle, so this is AD is equal to CD is for this circle. In this circle, there is a point D and two tangents are drawn. So the length of two tangents will be equal. So BD is equal to CD. So we can write it as AD equal to CD equal to BD. So this length and this length and this length all are equal. From this we can say that triangle ACB is a right angled triangle at point C. How? In a right angled triangle, for example, this is a right angled triangle. The circumcenter always lies on the hypotenuse and again on the center of the hypotenuse. So if this is a triangle and this is a circumcircle of this triangle, we can see that this is radius, this is the center, and again this is the radius, and again this is also the radius. This happens only with a right angle triangle. So from this we can say that angle ACB is 90 degrees. I hope you guys have understood. We can also say that this, if this is the diameter, if this is the diameter, that is PQ, and this is R, in a circle, a triangle made with the diameter as the base will always be a right angle triangle, and the right angle the right angle will be on the point R. So theta is equal to 90 degrees. C is the right answer. Moving to the next question. In the given figure, AB is the diameter of the circle with center O. This is the center. Three tangents are drawn at BAC. So B, here there is a tangent at touching B, and here there is a tangent touching at A, and there is a tangent here touching at C. Tangent which touches at C intersects other tangents at P and Q. So this tangent touches this tangent at P and Q as shown in the figure. Now angle POC, so angle, this is PQ, angle POQ is asked. So let us solve this. If we connect the line OC, we know that this angle is 90 degrees, and again OAP is also 90 degrees, and OBQ is also 90 degrees. Now earlier we have solved such similar kind of a problem. If this angle is theta, then this angle is also theta. Similarly, if this is x, this is also x. Again, in this quadrilateral OBQC, you can see that from Q there are two tangents. That is, if this angle is, that is angle BQO is alpha, then angle CQO is also alpha. Now angle BOQ is Y, then angle COQ is also Y. Now we know that this x plus y is 180 degrees because AOB is the diameter. So 2x plus 2y 2x plus 2y is equal to 180 degrees. Now x plus y is equal to 180 by 2, which is equal to 90 degrees. So option A is the right answer. Moving to the next question. CD is a chord in the circle with center O. So CD is the chord. MC and MD are tangents. This MC is a tangent and MD is a tangent at points C and D respectively. Now AO and BO are parallel to CM and DM. AO is parallel to CM and BO is parallel to DM. Now CD is given as 6 root 3. The value of CD is 6 root 3. If OA is equal to 6, that is OA is diameter because O is the center of the circle. So this is given as 6 centimeters. Find angle COD. Angle COD is asked. So let us join these points. So this angle is asked. Let us name it as theta. Now, if we join this chord with the center, this angle is 90 degrees. Now let us consider this triangle COD separately. So this is C, this is O, and this is D. And here is the line connecting the center and the chord. So this will be the right angle, and if this intersects at point N, CN will be equal to ND. I hope everybody know this. The length of CN is always equal to ND. I'll explain it here. In a circle, if there is a chord and a perpendicular drawn from the center on the chord will divide the chord into two equal halves. That is Cn is equal to Nd. Now OA is given as 6 centimeters. Now OA is 6, then OC is also 6 because radius. Again OD is also radius. That is the value of the OD is also 6. Now CD is given as 6 root 3 and Cn will be half of 6 root 3, that is 3 root 3. That is this value is 3 root 3 and this is also 3 root 3. To find this angle, for example, this angle is this angle is theta by 2 because we have seen that we have named angle CON as theta. Now if you take sine theta by 2 will be equal to opposite by hypotenuse, that is 3 root 3 by 6. We get root 3 by 2. Now the value of theta by 2 is 60 degrees and theta is equal to 120 degrees. I hope you guys understood. By applying trigonometry, we can find the value of angle CON. So since angle CON is half of angle COD, we are doubling this value. So we get angle theta as 120 degrees. That is angle COD is 120 degrees. D is the right answer. Two circles passes through the centers of each other externally. AB and CD are lines passing through the centers of the circle. So lines are passing through the center, and the circles are also passing through the centers of each other, as shown in the figure. If angle BAC is 60 degrees, angle BAC is given as 60 degrees, we have to find angle ABC. Angle ABC is asked. So let us name this angle as theta. Now we have seen that this point is the circle of this blue circle, is the center of this blue circle, and this point is center of this circle. Now let us join the centers. Now this is the radius of both the circles. Let us name this point as O and this as O dash. Now O dash is this. Now let us think this is the first circle and this is second circle, so that explaining will be easy. Now O dash is the radius of the first circle, also the radius of the second circle. Now we can see that O dash B is the radius of the first circle. That is, if this is R, then this is also R. This angle O dash OB is also theta. Now we can find angle O dash C, that is this angle. This is the external angle in the triangle O dash B. So the value of external angle is sum of opposite angles, that is theta plus theta, that is 2 theta. Now let us join points OC. Consider the triangle O dash C. O dash is the radius of the second circle and OC is also the radius of second circle. So this is also R. Angle OCO dash is also 2 theta. Now let us consider the triangle OBC. OBC. In this triangle OBC, the value of external angle is sum of opposite angles. Now in this triangle we have opposite angles as 2 theta and theta. That is, in triangle, for example, let me draw another triangle over here. This is O, this is B, and this is C. And now we have this line, this is point A. So this angle is equal to this angle plus angle C plus angle B. Angle C is 2 theta and angle B is theta. Now angle COA is 2 theta plus 3 theta, that is sum of opposite angles, that is 3 theta. So now angle COA we have calculated it as 3 theta. Here in triangle ACO we have angle ACO is 60 degrees, because again AO is also radius. AO is also radius. Angle ACO is 60 degrees. Now if you consider the triangle AOC, in triangle AOC we can say that 60 plus 3 theta is 180 degrees. Now we get theta is equal to 180 minus 120 by 3, that is 60 by 3. 20 degrees is the answer. Option B is the right answer. Okay, thanks for watching. Please comment if you have any doubts. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel.